Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be finally cleaning out the refrigerator. I try to clean it out each week when we do a grocery haul, but it doesn't always happen. So not only that, but we just have your standard refrigerator, and sometimes it's very hard to keep it organized, especially because I feel like we buy a lot of food. So I did go ahead and get some containers to hopefully try to keep some of the things organized in the refrigerator. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got this berry container. I just washed it, so I'm just going to go ahead and quick dry it and then put the berries in there. Now I've tried a couple of different things. Sometimes I will pre-wash the fruit and sometimes I don't. And I've noticed that if I pre-wash berries, they don't last as long. So I am not going to be washing the blueberries and raspberries ahead of time. I am kind of pretty super excited about all the new things that I got, so I wanted to go ahead and transfer over some of the things before I pull everything out and wipe down the refrigerator. This is not a new container, but we always put our cheese in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and transfer that now. So I have a small obsession with glass. My fiance does not like it because sometimes they break, but I definitely prefer glass over plastic. And I saw this trick about putting your Parmesan cheese into a glass jar, and then you just save the container and the lid, and put the lid on top because it fits perfectly. And then you have something that looks a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to go ahead and dry this completely and then go ahead and put the cheese in the jar. We go through a lot of cilantro, so I wanted to try to get something that will keep it fresh instead of this cup system that we've been doing. So I'm very excited to see if this helps keep the cilantro fresh longer.
And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back.
As you can see, I was very determined to try to go ahead and get all those vegetables in that one little area, so I tried to do a little bit of maneuvering and I finally figured it out. One thing I have not been able to substitute in my house is real butter. I've always preferred real butter over margarine or fake butter, but one thing I do want to do is try to transition to probably ghee instead of butter. Comment below if you have made this transition and how you have done it. So I'm not going to take everything out of the freezer, so I'm just kind of organizing the top shelf, and then I'll go ahead and take the stuff out on the bottom to go ahead and wipe that down.
Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends.
I think my ice trays must have leaked or something, so I'm just using a knife to go ahead and get that stuff off and finish wiping it out.
Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart.
The cauliflower crust pizza box was taking up too much space on the bottom, so I was just rearranging some things to make some room on the top to maybe give us some more room.
Is oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I
Our refrigerator never stays clean. I could deep clean it every single week and it would be dirty, but I do not enjoy cleaning the refrigerator like I do the bathroom. And honestly, it's because we spend a lot of time in our kitchen, and I would love to have, you know, a huge dream kitchen with a huge refrigerator, but right now in this phase of life we do not, so I try to focus on what we do have, and I am very grateful for all of that. Now that the door of the refrigerator is clean, I'm just going to go ahead and start putting things back. I'm gonna go ahead and just take everything out of the refrigerator, and while I am doing that, I'm checking the dates of everything to see if there's anything that I can throw away, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe everything out. And our refrigerator is up against the wall, so when I have to take the crispers out to clean them, it's a pain in the butt, so I don't like to do it often, but it was pretty bad, so I had to do it this time. We had music playing in the background, so I can't turn the sound on for this, but I'm really sad about that because this was the cutest moment ever. Sorry about the big gap there, my phone had died, but during that time I cleaned all the crispers, and the top is all of the cheese, the bottom left is vegetables, and then on the right we have our tomatoes and green tomatoes. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put everything back, and I'm very excited to see how it turns out. So in love on how it turned out, and here I just grabbed some cardboard to divide those two tomatoes up. yesterday took me way longer than I thought it would to clean the inside of the freezer and refrigerator. So tonight I want to go ahead and take everything off the top of the refrigerator, clean it, and I've always been a person to collect magnets. Excuse me, they're taking a bath. To collect magnets to every location that I go to visit, and I kind of am not liking the clutter on the front of the refrigerator anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and remove those. And we've lived here for about 2 years and I've never pulled the refrigerator out, so stay tuned to see what that looks like. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by just taking everything off the top, and I didn't even know half of the stuff was up there. It just seems to collect some things. And then remove the magnets, and on the side of the refrigerator I have like important papers, and I really don't like how they're out for everybody to see if we have guests over, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove everything.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind.
I have not ever used the containers that were in the cabinet, so I'm probably just going to get rid of those. And the cobwebs were so bad up there. It was just so bad, but it really needed to be done. And now I'm just gonna start wiping everything down.
What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack.
Here, I'm just going to go ahead and use some Pledge Restoring Oil on the front of the cabinets to kind of make them shine, and it keeps them cleaner a little bit longer.
Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go?
Anyone who knows me knows how scared I am of spiders. But to be honest with you, it's really not that bad. I mean, cobwebs, I have no idea what's splashed on the whole back. So cobwebs, and just a little bit of dirt. I wouldn't say too bad for 2 years. I see a Lego head. And then stuff that must just fall from the side of the sink, the dish drainer.
Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? time.
Here I'm just using my vinegar and water spray to wipe the rest of the refrigerator down, and honestly I was dying at this point. I just wanted to be done. I was sweating so bad. You can even see like the wet spot on the back of my shirt. Plus it was bedtime, so I was trying to speed things along. But to be honest, I'm very happy on how everything turned out. This has been something that has been on my list to do for a while, and it seems like the things that I dread always stay on my list the longest. So I will not be putting anything back on my refrigerator, and it is finally all done, and I am in love with the outcome. I hope this gave you some motivation to clean your refrigerator today.
Even if you try